final research presentation on Frank Lloyd Wright, presented by Jacob Plute. Background information. Frank Lloyd Wright was an American architect who designed more than 1,000 structures, 532 of which were completed. Wright believed in designing structures that were in harmony with humanity and its environment, a philosophy he called organic architecture. He's designed a lot of the most famous buildings here in the United States. Some ideas associated with Frank Lloyd Wright. Wright was a pioneer of what came to be called the Prairie School movement of architecture. Prairie School was an architectural style that was marked by horizontal lines, flatter hipped roofs with broad overhanging eaves, windows grouped in horizontal bands, integration with the landscape, solid construction, craftsmanship, and discipline in the use of ornament. Wright also developed the concept of the Usonian home, his unique vision for urban planning in the United States. Usonian usually refers to a group of approximately 60 middle-income family homes. The Usonian homes are typically small, single-story dwellings without a garage or much storage. They are often L-shaped to fit around a garden terrace on unusual and inexpensive sites. They are characterized by native materials, flat roofs, and large overhangs. A strong visual connection between the interior and exterior spaces is an important characteristic of all Usonian homes. And here is a visual of an Usonian home on the left versus a Prairie Movement home on the right, both designed by Frank Lloyd. Some notable works. Wright has built many world-recognized pieces. His first masterpiece was the house of Cornell's chapter of Alpha Beta Phi Literary Society. Other early notable public buildings include the Hillside Home School and the Unity Temple. As a lifelong Unitarian, Wright offered his services to the congregation after their church was burned down. Wright later said that the Unity Temple was the edifice in which he ceased to be an architect of structure and became an architect of space. Many architects consider it the world's first modern building because of its unique construction of only one material, reinforced concrete. Frank Lloyd Wright's role in the community. Frank Lloyd Wright was interested in site and community planning throughout his career. He wanted to always give back to the community in ways that only a world-renowned architect could. By building magnificent public works with tremendous detail. His commissions and theories on urban design began as early as 1900 and continued until his death. He had 41 commissions on the scale of community planning or urban design. And the following are my citations for my work. And just some fun facts on Frank Lloyd, which I found interesting. Wright's special hobby was collecting and dealing in Japanese woodblock prints. And after designing a client's home, Wright would also supply its art specifically with woodblock prints. The sideline of his got so large that he wrote a book on the art in 1912 and at one time made more money as a dealer than an architect. At the end of his career as an art dealer, competitors accused him of retouching the prints. Financial troubles forced him to sell off his entire collection. And the final fun fact about Frank Lloyd Wright is that many of the greatest buildings he ever designed were created late in his life. Many of these buildings are public buildings, including the Guggenheim Museum in New York. The famous private home atop a waterfall, Falling Water Residence, is very renowned, was also built during this time. I thank you for listening to my presentation, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.